Good afternoon, solar YouTubers. Today is Sunday, January 25th. Yeah, 25th of 26. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's still coming down here in Terre Haute. Coming down pretty good right now. It was tapering off, but now it's coming back in. Got my truck out this morning, went out there, and I did make me a little pathway. You can't quite tell now. I think we got about almost 10 inches, I want to say. 8.5, I don't know, 9, somewhere in there between 8.5 and 10. The roads here are not been touched. You've had maybe a truck or two up and down through there, but it's fluffy snow, so it's no big deal. But the wind's blowing pretty good. I can tell that sign out there's moving pretty good. I got the truck out, went down to the gas station. Everything's closed. May handle pretty good in the snow. But it's coming down pretty good right now. It picked up pretty big. It's supposed to start tapering off here in a few hours. But solar's, nothing. We didn't lose no power or no flickering. Not in this crap we won't. I was just worried about, what I was worried about is maybe a strong winds or somebody losing control and smacking into a telephone pole. That's happened before in this area. It's happened, I want to say twice that I know of. I'm only been home. We've lost power here several times, but I've only been here at home when that big storm hit. We've lost power before for a couple hours, but I was at work. I wasn't around. It's happened like that a couple times. So last time, I think we was out of power before I got all this really set up the way I was. The old system was just a backup. I wasn't really using it. I didn't have that inverter. I had I was just really using the VVOR and my utility box. I didn't really have a good system. So everything was still running off the grid, and power went out like a few times. One time was an accident. Somebody hit a telephone pole, lost control or something. I'm not quite sure. But it's coming down pretty good once again. I said this is the most snow we've had in freaking decade, I want to say, that I remember. I got to work in this crop tomorrow. I just basically went out there to start my vehicle and make sure it starts. But I haven't had any issues with the snow, but you can tell the wind's blowing pretty good. And I haven't looked at my panels yet, so I don't know. I was out there this morning. I didn't even look at them. I was busy getting the snow, getting out there. But yeah, you see my truck right there. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Yeah, you zoom in there, and you still can't tell how deep it is. We got good. I mean, it was a good 10 inches out there. But yeah, we got a lot of traffic going on. People's getting out on these. This is Lafayette Street here in front of me, and it's one of the main thoroughfares. So you can tell they've been out there at least a couple of times. I haven't seen anything, but by looking at the snow, you can tell it's been shoved up to the front. And can't tell. So I decided last night, because our trash day is on Monday morning. So I decided yesterday afternoon, before the snow even hit, to get the trash can out there at the road, because I didn't want to try to carry that. I mean, because we have toters, and he's not plowing, but he's all over the side of the road. Yeah, so we have toters, so they just come with the trash truck, and an arm comes out, grab the toter, and it automatically dumps it and sets it back down. But I didn't want to drag all the stuff in the snow, so I sat out there yesterday. Well, I hope you guys who they were saying like over 500,000 people was out of power down in the south with all that ice storms and stuff. And I just hope you guys got prepared and listened to the warnings ahead of time. You know, even if I got everything set up and I got everything for the worst scenario. The only thing I do not have is a Mr. Buddy, but I got heating blankets. So you just want to prepare for the worst, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But at least you're prepared. As you know, with my life experience, as soon as you don't prepare for something, and it's going to just crap on you. But yeah, as you can tell, it's coming down pretty good, and I got me a little solar light there. That's a little solar panel there, so I got it up in the window, so it is charging when the sun's there. Yeah. Well, they're saying hopefully when this goes through, there's a big patch of snow coming through right now, big heavy patch. It's right down by St. Louis. It's coming this way. This is part of it. And here in a couple hours, all this will be gone. And hopefully be sun shining. Cold, but sun shining. Well, I hope you guys are doing well and are didn't get caught with your pants down. I hope you had, we had plenty of warning that this is coming. We had literally 4 or 5 days of warning. And I hope you guys actually took it and did what you needed to do. So, we survived in this area. We just got snow. I think this is the most snow we had. And hell, we had 2 snow days last year. I know that. Year before that, maybe a couple. Our snow days here was like, it would, this was unusual for us. It just snowed. Our last snows, at least the last 4 or 5 times it snowed, whatever, it would rain a day or half a day, and then the cold front would come through, and everything kind of freeze up a little bit. Then it would start snowing. This last couple of snows, this last snow we had did that. But this snow did not rain one bit. It was cold up until it snowed, and it's going to be cold afterwards. So this is typical winter for us. Well, I can't say typical. How I grew up, I was born in the 70s, so I grew up in the 70s and 80s. It was just, I was 5 years old when the blizzard hit this area. The blizzard of 78. I don't remember much, but I remember playing out in it. I was too young to understand the full complexity of it. I just started recently, last couple of days, watched some videos on the blizzard, and I didn't realize how widespread it was. So, all right, let you guys go. Have a great day.